Hello, everybody. I was going to talk something about more abstract and more existential today, and it does have to do with our functioning. It does have to do with psychology, but this is something where not like a traditional conversation that's being had. It's this comfort level with truth. I've talked about it before, but this is a little bit different. This notion of, do we really want to know the truth about things in our lives and what we do, our times, our society, things like that. There's plenty of resources out there, internally and externally available, to support us with that, to understand what's going on, who we are, what motivates us, the meaning of things. There's plenty of time. I mean, as a matter of fact, we live in a time at this point where there's more time. I mean, there's 24 hours in a day, but we live in a time where there's more time available. So there's a lot of things set up and available for us if we desire to know the truth. But I don't think we want to. I think it's too uncomfortable. I think there's too many conveniences that allow us to be distracted, and it's too uncomfortable and inconvenient. And they may sound simple, that those two words that I use for inconvenient, but it is actually a huge thing that prevents us from desire to know the truth. If we were on this path of understanding the truth, as existential truth, I think we would be more mindful. I think we would be more hesitant. I think we would be less racism, less violence. But if you knew the truth, I don't think you would engage those things. I think it would only be natural to be open-minded and objective. This is my opinion. I think there's just not a lot of support from the powers that be to take that time, to be introspective, to take routine self-evaluations, to try to grow, to understand what motivates you, what your beliefs are. So I don't really think we want to know the truth per se. We want to be kind of spoon-fed things at times. It's just more convenient, nor is it nurtured, or there's really no value to it. How would that help me in my job? Would that give me a raise? Would they give me a promotion? It's just personal accomplishments, growth. I don't think we want to know. There's just no practical implication of it. It would actually maybe require some change, but I think if we did have this objective truth, we wouldn't be engaging and functioning as we are with the amount of violence and racism that's going on. It's an unfortunate thing, but that's also with my own personal life. People who are in my life know what I do for a living. They know that I'm a therapist and I studied psychology for many years, but they don't come to me for advice. My friends do not, nor do I want them to. That's not the point, but they wouldn't know that boundary. I know that boundary. I don't engage business with pleasure, but they don't know that. So I rarely have people in my personal life, my inner circle, ask me about opinions, things of that nature, even for existential conversation, life, purpose. Those things are conversations that should be had. I rarely get that. I have it with myself, trying to have it with you guys, but it's not a very nurtured, pragmatic adventure. A lot of people don't see the benefit of it, so why would we do it if it's going to cause more discomfort than anything else? I know the Republic with the cave is talked about by a philosopher, and I think that is kind of reflective of what I'm trying to say.